It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show brought to you by Beggars Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Disabato from the Southtown Star newspaper, and we are at the Beggars Pizza location on 127th Street and Kedzie Avenue in Blue Island, right across the street from Eisenhower High School. Big show for you tonight, folks. We have on Hillcrest boys basketball coach Don Houston as our guest. Hawks are on a roll, 15-6 overall. This is Coach Houston's 7th season. Hard to believe, man. 7th season with the Hawks. Coming off a big win Saturday, 52-44 over Homewood Flossmoor, and they have a big game Friday night, 7 p.m. They're on the road to Oak Forest, big South Suburban Blue showdown. First place showdown at that. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Beggars Pizza timeout. Remember, Beggars Pizza buffet, Monday through Friday, $7.95. Can't be topped. It's all good. All right, we come back. Don Houston, Hillcrest boys basketball. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggars Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a pepperoni sausage, green peppers and onions. Don't forget the extra cheese, large pizza. Oh, by the way, I also make house calls. Beggars Pizza, we lay it on thick.
For over 60 years, Standard Bank has been a part of your neighborhood, supporting sports and other activities, working with communities as they grow and thrive, helping businesses and families to reach their financial goals. In communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, your neighborhood is our neighborhood. We can help you reach your financial goals by growing your money with My Green Checking. Interest checking with no minimum balance and no monthly fees. To learn more, visit standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Hello, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggars Pizza. And our guest this week, one of the hottest teams in the area, Hillcrest coach Don Houston. Donnie, thanks for coming on board again, my man.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well, 9 in a row. Haven't lost since the Christmas break. What's been the key to this transformation, man?
Well, the key to the transformation has been we tweaked the lineup a little bit. We started out with some guys, and they were playing, but we just weren't gelling as a team early.
Yep.
So we had to make some adjustments to the lineup. And some guys don't play as well at the beginning of the game. They need to get a feel for the game, sit and watch and see what's going on. And we discovered that a couple of our players, they play better once they sit and see what's going on. They come out and they pretty much close the game out and they play quality minutes. But they just weren't doing well as starters. So a few tweaks to the lineup, and that helped us out a lot.
And the kids are good with that then, huh? Come off the bench instead of starting, they're cool with it.
Oh, yeah. They realize that they're valuable to the team, and it's not if you're going to start, it's when you play the game and if you're finishing the game, and that's what matters to them now more.
So what did you tell the kids, man, when you're struggling early on? We were sitting at, like 6-6, right?
Yeah, we were 6-6. We were 6-6 coming out of the Christmas break. And the main thing that we focused on was those guys had to learn to play together as a team. We weren't playing together as a team. Those guys were playing as individuals. Everyone was playing for themselves. They were playing for their parents. They weren't playing for Hillcrest initially. So we really had to stress, you guys have to listen to what you're taught, do the fundamentals, and play as a team, and let's see what happens. Also, you have a 6'8" kid in the post and you're not passing the ball, that wasn't working either. So a lot of these guys, they wanted to score and they didn't realize that getting the ball to Taylor would allow a lot of things to open up for them. So they bought into it.
Yeah, seeing is believing.
Yeah, it is.
So, I mean, how often did you have to tell these kids? I mean, because you're sitting 6 and 6, and this is Hillcrest basketball, guys, man. You know, we've got a standard of excellence to maintain, right?
Yeah, we tell them all the time, you're not just playing for yourselves, you're playing for a lot of people, you know. It's just like, it's so much tradition in the program, and they're playing for that tradition. And, you know, we tell them in practice all the time, this is Hillcrest, and you have to play hard. You have to play hard. I mean, just to give you an example, we play TF North, and you have former Utah Jazz Jarrell McNeil sitting in the stands, and he's watching these guys, and he sends me a 3-page text, you know, telling me what these guys need to do to improve, and I read it to them, and they respect that so much. They just know that they're not just playing for them, they're playing for a bigger thing.
Yep. Yeah, that's awesome, man. He comes back, and
yeah, they all come back. He comes back, Julius Brown comes back, Maurice Acker, all of those guys come back, and they reached out for those guys, so they treat them like little brothers.
Yep. And Juice Brown having a great career at Toledo, a junior season, man. Possible conference player of the year. It's not too bad.
No, not too bad at all. He's playing great. You know, he and I, we communicate back and forth a lot, and he's such a great kid. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, beyond being a great basketball player, just a great kid too, man. So good to see. And you've had some guys really step up. You mentioned Taylor Adway, who's a 6'8" junior. He's gonna develop into something special. George McDaniel, Alan Jones, D'Angelo Isby's done a nice job. So, how vital has their play, improved play, been to this turnaround, Don?
They've taken a lot of pressure off of Taylor. You know, our job is to get the ball to Taylor, but Taylor knows that if nothing's there, he can kick it out to those guys, and it opens up a lot for him. So they've been doing a pretty good job of taking the pressure off of him. Allen's been helping us out because if you leave him open, he's going to make it. You know, he's one of those guys on our team where he can knock down the open jump shot. D'Angelo's long and versatile, athletic kid. George is just our motor on our team. When he plays hard, he gets a lot of things going. But we have a couple of guys like Bakari Hall, who comes in. He was a starter initially, but he comes in and he just gives us so much. You know, he gives us starter minutes and he gives us starter energy. So when people are putting their subs in, we're actually bringing a starter in. So those guys are helping us out in that way.
Because you've got like 4 guys right around double digits in scoring, right?
Yeah, we have 4 guys close to double digits in scoring. We do have 4 guys in double digits in scoring, and we have another guy, like I said, Bakari Hall and Amario and Daniel, who are 6 and 8 points also.
Yeah, right there. And how do you like coaching? What's the difference? You have a guy like Juice Brown, who you know you're going to get your 19, 20, and then some points a game. And then you have a team like this where it's a little bit more balanced. Well, what do you prefer, man? I mean, as long as the wind's going, that's the key. But I mean, in terms from a coaching standpoint, what do you prefer?
Honestly, I prefer to have that guy. You know, and I hate to say that, but you know, when all goes wrong or things are going bad, he knows how to put the team on his shoulder. When you have a balanced team, it's like, who's that guy who put the team on their shoulder in the clutch? So, you know, they really have to be disciplined, and they really have to know all the things that are going on, because they don't have that one guy to put it on their shoulders. You know, we had Jovan Mooring last year, who would pretty much shoot the ball once he crossed half court. And
he wasn't shy.
No, he wasn't shy at all. But, you know, he had that. We were so comfortable with him that we knew if the game got close, he could take over.
Yep.
So it's fun to have those guys who can actually take over the game for you.
And one guy who could develop into that type of guy is Adway, man. I mean, what's the recruiting situation with him, and where do you see his potential?
You know, Taylor has offers from University of Toledo, Chicago State. He's getting huge interest from Indiana State, Illinois State, Xavier, Iowa, and I believe if he continues to develop, he could be big time. You know, he starting to see a lot of things that he's doing athletically. He's starting to run the court a lot better. He's starting to get a lot more physical. And if he continues to develop, the sky's the limit for him recruiting-wise.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, man, Chicago State, at least they're trying, man. They're out there, they're offering scholarships to a ton of kids locally, man.
Yeah.
And they've nabbed a few kids, and it's good to see because they got a beautiful facility, man. That's a great arena.
Yeah, and Coach Dildy's a great coach. You know, I wish the best for him. I hope that he can get some of these local kids and make it a powerhouse program, because like you say, they do have beautiful facilities. Yeah. And it's a good campus, you know. I just wish some of our kids would stay home.
Yeah, it'd be nice. You never know. All right, folks, we're going to go to Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. Go to lisathomassalon.com. High school kids, man, boys, $28 haircut. Girls, no, I'm sorry. Girls, 28, boys, 18. All you got to do is flash your student ID. All right, when we come back, more with Hillcrest coach Don Houston. Stay tuned.
teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut and style for just $27 and guys get a cut and style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
If you're looking for delicious barbecue in the Southland, no one does it better than Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Stop in and try our mouth-watering ribs, tender piled-high pulled pork sandwich with homemade chips, or a perfecta combo in our year-round indoor-outdoor patio. Having a special get-together, Bonapit offers a party room for up to 100 people. Want to watch the big game? Fans can do so on one of our many flat-screen TVs and enjoy $10 domestic bucket specials every Sunday. Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. No one does barbecue better. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by the one and only Beggars Pizza. Don Houston, Hillcrest boys basketball coach, is our guest. And, you know, talk about full court pressure. This is full court pressure on me and Coach Houston right now. You know,
Yes, it is.
And I know you're a big fan at the Richard Park location.
Yes, I am. I go all the time. They know me there, yeah.
Good, man. All right, so let's cut to the chase here. Big game Friday night. You know, and it's not like against TF North or, you know, Tinley. It's against Oak Forest, the surging Bengals here. So what's the game plan for the Hawks, man? What needs to happen for you guys to come out on top here Friday night?
You know, this is kind of surprising, but you never expect Oak Forest to pressure you. And we have to make sure we handle Oak Forest's pressure.
Yep.
You know, they're pretty athletic this year, and they'll come after you. So we got to make sure we do a good job of handling their pressure. And we got to limit, they have a player named Shoot. We have to eliminate him from shooting, and make sure he doesn't go off on that in that perspective. And we also have to limit Flanagan. He's a big, strong kid down low, and we just have to make sure we limit him. So they have a lot of things that we have to worry about. We can't just go out there and just think that, you know, we're Hillcrest and we're going to beat them. We have to really come with our A game.
Yeah. Because in a lot of ways, you guys do mirror each other. I mean, they've got a 6'8" kid, Kyle Flanagan. You've got 6'8" Taylor Adway. You have balanced scoring, 4 guys in double digits. They pretty much have 4 guys in double digits. I think where the difference is, though, you got a little bit more firepower coming off that bench. And you've got the vaunted 1-1-3 trap. Now, see, most people say they don't refer to it as a 1-3 or 1-1-3, but it is a 1-1-3.
It's a
right?
1-1-3, yeah. It's a 1-1-3. We've been running it forever. Coach Capel, he ran it when he was there, and we still run it, you know, and it's a 1-1-3.
Yep.
It throws people off, but, you know, if you're the only one who does it, then it makes it hard for people to prepare for it.
Yeah, and that's the amazing thing, Don. Don't you find it unbelievable that no one, because it is difficult, but you guys have mastered it. I mean, through the years, it's amazing. And if you haven't ever watched a Hillcrest boys basketball game, I mean, just to watch these kids run this trap is just unbelievable, because it usually wreaks havoc on the opposing team. But, I mean, is it that difficult to execute and master, or what, Don? No one else has tried this, man. Because even Cap was at Creeponi, he can't even run the thing over there, man.
It's difficult. You know, you have to have kids who will buy in. The kids have to be willing to go through a wall for you in order to run it, because they can get tired, so they have to be in shape, and they have to buy in. If they don't buy in, they're not going to be in the spots they're supposed to be in, and you can get dissected. You know, you have to be in the spots you're supposed to be in. So you have to have kids to buy in.
Yeah, and you have them buying in as soon as they step in as a freshman, right?
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah. You know, we show the kids that we love them. You know, sometimes it's tough love, sometimes it's hug 'em love, but we show them we love them, and they know we care about them, so they go through a wall for us.
Yeah, that's the key, man. So, you know, when opposing teams get their schedules, you know, especially in conference, they look at that Hillcrest and they put the circle around them. That's the game they want, because you guys are shooting for your 25th consecutive conference championship, right?
26.
This is 26. See how time flies. 26 straight. It's 26 consecutive conference championships. Yeah. So who's the opponent that your kids really get stoked to play?
You know, it depends on the year. You know, like this year, we knew Richards would be a tough opponent. We knew Oak Forest would be a tough opponent. Last year, we knew Lamont would be a tough opponent. So it depends on the year who's going to be the tough opponent that year. That's who we look forward to. You know, but no matter what, every year it's always that team that pushes us to the wire and we don't expect it. It's always that one team that gives us all we can handle. So, it doesn't matter who it is. It just varies.
It's like a game like on Saturday, HF, of course, your kids they were jacked up for that.
Yeah.
You pulled off a nice win there. So that's a game in the Blooms, I'm sure, when you play in the Chicago Heights Classic.
Yeah.
Those are naturals.
Yeah, those natural neighborhood rivalries, our kids naturally get up for those. HF, Bloom, even Rich East, those types of games, those kids know each other, so they get up for those games.
Yep. And during this season, 15 wins. The victory on Saturday, 52-44 over HF. Where would you rank that in terms of how your team played and in terms of it's a quality opponent?
Quality opponent. It gave our kids confidence to show that they can play with the best, because you can look at HF's record and say what you want, but when you play against a team like Homewood Flossmoor, they're a quality opponent. They're very well coached, very well disciplined, athletic, can shoot, long, they have all the tools of a great team, So like I said, I don't care what their record is, especially when Hillcrest and HF plays, it's going to be a dogfight. So for us to win that game, it was a big confidence builder for us, and it's showing us that, those 9 games right now aren't just a fluke. We
beat some good teams.
Yeah, we're ready to play. We traveled down to Rock Island, and they were a very good team, very well disciplined, very well coached. And we pulled one off against them. So, we play some pretty decent teams in this round.
So what's this team's potential then? What do you think, Don? I mean, if you guys play up to your potential, and as the kids are playing right now and buying in, and you're probably going to see a Morgan Park in Class 3A Regional, what do you think this team's capable of achieving?
If they play to their potential, the sky's the limit. We took some lumps early. We had a 35-point loss to Bogan and a 22-point loss to Bennett. And in those games, I don't think we played to our potential at all. If we would have played to our potential, the outcomes wouldn't have been that bad. I don't think it would have been the way it could have been totally different. But it is what it is. But I think if we play the way we're capable of playing, who knows? The sky's the limit for this team. And I tell them all the time, don't shortchange yourselves. Play as hard as you possibly can, and let's see what happens.
Yep. And the good thing is, it seems like your kids have learned from those early losses, man. I mean, because you're rolling.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's what you want to see out of kids.
Yeah. I hate to say this, but I think we learn more from losses than we do from wins. So, we take those and we dissect them apart, and if we do that even with some of our wins, we'd be a better team, a better program. But you just learn so much from losses because all your negatives stick out, and we've taken a lot from those losses and we've gotten better from them.
Yep. All right, well, Donnie, thanks a lot for coming on board again, my man. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Congrats on a great season. Good luck Friday. That's going to be the game, 7 o'clock at Oak Forest, man. Hillcrest, the Hawks invade Oak Forest. That's going to be an outstanding game, man. So good luck on that, too, okay?
Thanks a lot.
All right, folks, we're going to go into athletics. Timeout, our good buddy Tom Mulvey. When we return, Standard Bank text poll question of the week. Chance to win $50 gift card, and it has a Hillcrest flavor to it. All right, so you Hawk fans, you want a chance to win $50? Answer this question correctly when we come back from break. And the Coach of the Week, the Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse Coach of the Week, is right here. Donnie Houston's the man this week. We're going to hook you up with a nice $25 gift card.
Thanks a lot.
Bona Pit, man, all right?
Thanks a lot.
All right, folks, we'll see you in a little bit.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggars Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
Hello, boys. I'm a drop-dead gorgeous pepperoni sausage, hold the vegetables deep dish pizza. Just look at my cheese. Your place or mine. Beggars Pizza. We lay it on thick.
Since 1970, Standard Bank & Trust has been a landmark at the corner of 95th and Western. Now there's a new, state-of-the-art Standard Bank at the same convenient location and better equipped to serve your needs. So stop by and meet our friendly, professional staff. They provide personalized service and a wide range of products to help both businesses and individuals reach their financial goals. In the Evergreen Park area and in communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, we're your neighborhood bank. Learn more at standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggars Pizza. Look at what happened to our Beggars Pizza. Well, folks, Donnie Houston, kind enough to come on in. He has went from practice to here, going to scout right now, so I hooked him up. We hooked up Coach Houston, sent him on his way with a couple delicious slices of pizza, of course, from Beggars Pizza. All right, folks, Standard Bank text poll question of the week. Chance to win a $50 gift card, compliments of Standard Bank. Here's our question. What year did Hillcrest boys basketball win the Class 3A state championship? All right, what year? Text A for 2010, B for 2003, C for 1993, or D for 1997. Text the answer, A, B, C, or D, to 708-365-8501. Texter number 4 with the correct response wins a $50 gift card, compliments of Standard Bank. All right, good luck to all. And you Hawks players, you guys are all eligible to participate in our text poll question. All right, before we get to the results segment, sponsored by Athletics, I got to send out a congratulations to my alma mater, man, St. Jude Knights. Bantam AA are the minor champs of the CSDHL. All right, big accomplishment by the boys. And I got to give a special acknowledgement and shout out to my guy, Nick Pizzuto, a member of that team. So great job, guys, making us St. Jude alumni proud. All right, good job. Look at my boy, Gerard Grabowski, just shaking his head. He's a hockey guy, too. Not a St. Jude guy, Gerard, or what? Of course, St. Jude. Of course, man. All right, let's get to some results from last week. Game I was at Friday night, Rich East 79, Bloom 74. For Rich East, Quentin Moore, big game, 35 points, including 26 in the second half. Calvin Harrington had 17. Donnie Henderson had 10. For Bloom, Jared Johnson, 24 points. James Coleman had 15. Mikael Harris had 10. St. Rita 67, De La Salle 51. Mustangs are starting to roll. Dominique Matthews, 25 points. Charles Matthews had 14 points, 8 boards. And Victor Law, 9 points, 6 rebounds for Rita. For De La Salle, Brandon Hutton had 15 points. Hillcrest 52, HF 44. For Hillcrest, D'Angelo Isby with 14 points. Alan Jones had 13. Taylor Adway had 11. Mount Carmel 59. Fenwick 51. Speaking of a team hot right now, the Caravan are that. For Mount Carmel, David Nichols, 23 points. Gabe Grant had 16 points, 9 rebounds. For Fenwick, Keyshawn Smith had 14. Almost an upset here. Thornwood coming off a big win at Thornton on Tuesday. Almost stubbed their toe on Friday, but they escaped 52-51 over Lincoln Way Central. Thanks to Rashad Alexander, game-winning bucket. Also had 11 points for the game. Khalif Fagan had 13 points, 7 boards. For Lincoln Way Central, Brad Bass had a huge game, 31 points, 10 rebounds. Alex Parks had 12 points for the Knights. All right, the Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week. Just mentioned him. Lincoln Way Central boys hoopster Brad Bass. You get a double-double, 31 points, 10 boards. Scored 31 of the team's 51 points in a 52-51 loss. So $25 gift card going to Brad Bass. Compliments of Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oak Brook. And Brad Bass, he's a baseball stud, man. He's going to Notre Dame. Nice pitcher. So look forward to checking him out in the spring. Lisa Thomas Salon, Teen Club Player of the Week. Lincoln Way Central girls hoopster Kelsey Foster, 18 points during a 76-62 win over Tea Ridge. Hook up Kelsey with a nice goodie bag. Compliments of Lisa Thomas Salon. The Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse Player of the Week. Player of the Week. Coach of the Week. We hooked up Donnie Houston of Hillcrest. We gave him a nice $25 gift card. Compliments of the best barbecue joint in the Southland. Bona Pit in Palos Heights. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. When we return, little high, little tight. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oakbrook Promenade.
What teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut in style for just $27 and guys get a cut in style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest barbecue in the Southland, then Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights is a place for you and your family. Whether it's ribs, chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or any other barbecue favorites, Bona Pit serves up a flavor explosion in a championship form. We also offer steaks, seafood, sandwiches, a mouth-watering nachos platter, and salads in a casual atmosphere, with the option of either dining inside or on our heated patio. Watch the big game in our full-service bar or call ahead for pickup. Bona Pit in Palos Heights. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggars Pizza. All right, folks, high and tight time. Gotta tell some of the Bloom fans, all right, boys basketball fans, take it easy. There's some disgruntled fans. The Blazing Trojans are only 12-7 overall, but they're 5-1 in conference. They, lost the game Friday to Rich East. Give Ronnie Ashlaw, the new coach, first-year coach, a little bit of time here. I like Coach Ashlaw a lot. I like the way, his demeanor on the sidelines by the bench. I mean, not going crazy. He's letting the kids play. It's going to take a little bit of time. And I remember, in years past, they were tough on previous coaches, the fans. I know there's a high tradition to maintain at Bloom. But, Jasper Williams wasn't the most popular guy the first 3-4 years when he got the job at Bloom. Last 3 or 4 years, they loved him. He could have ran for mayor and won in the Heights. So I'm pleading a little patience. Coach Ashlaw is a good coach. Give him some time. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you here next week. Take it easy.